Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge, and welcome to HistoriCity Florence, a city builder game where we get to rebuild the Italian city of Florence. So we're heading back to I think around the 15th or 16th century, and Florence isn't doing very well, I'm sorry to say. The Black Plague came along and killed a lot of people. Everything then began to fall apart a bit because nobody was around to do all the things that needed to be done. There was a little bit of civil unrest because everything was falling apart a bit. All bad things happened, but do not worry, people of Florence, because we're here to fix everything. What could possibly go wrong? We build, we repair, we take on missions, we manage budgets, which I'm sure will all be absolutely fine because we're really good at numbers in the Geek Cupboard. We call in celebrities like Leonardo da Vinci to make lovely works of art. We just do what we can to make Florence all fabulous again. Now, this is the demo of the game. It's on Steam right now as I record this, and as always, there is a link to the Steam store page in the video description, so you can go and check the game out a little bit more, and also have a go at the demo if you would like to. But anyway, here we go, away with us to Renaissance Italy. Okie doke, here we go, Mission 1, Rebuilding Hope. In this demo, you're responsible for an area of rural countryside surrounding Florence, Italy, beginning in late 1348. Earlier this year, the city was ravaged by a pandemic known as the Black Death, which devastated the population. People will soon begin returning from their plague-induced exodus and will need somewhere to live. You must rehabilitate this deserted land into a thriving community. Good luck, thank you very much. Place a new house next to the existing one and assign your 2 workers to your builder's tent to finish construction. Your 3rd citizen is a head of household, so they cannot be reassigned. Okay, so we've got a head of house concept like we've seen with other games recently. Then build a logging camp next to a nearby forest to ensure that you can harvest more wood as your city grows. Okay, so our current goals are build a house and build a logging site. And that's kind of it. I'm going to be honest, I thought that we were rebuilding the city of Florence itself. I thought we'd turn up and we'd have an entire city in front of us that was looking a little bit run down and broken, and we'd have to kind of repair certain bits of it, maybe put new things in to revitalise areas, fix up the infrastructure and that kind of stuff. But no, it looks like we're out in the suburbs, if you like. So Florence is, I don't know, over here, just off the edge of the map, and we've got to build over here to then support Florence. So we've got to build homes and farms and everything else and get resources together, which I imagine will then be sent over to Florence, which is over there, for argument's sake, to then help the repair effort. Because I think, looking at the map, this is all we have. This tiny, tiny little bit over here. I mean, the map is quite big, and there's a lot of trees and piles of rocks around and such, but in terms of actual sort of, city stuff, this is all we've got. We have one little house, a bit of a road, some sort of kind of storage area which has, I think that's wheat. That looks like wheat. Yeah, there's 18. Yeah, wheat. Okay, so 18 bits of wheat. And over here, I think they said that was a builder's tent. So a builder tent with, I assume that's 15 bits of wood outside that we use for building. And that's kind of it. That's all we have. We have nothing else at all going on the entire map. Okay, right, fine. So, yeah, we've got 15 bits of wood, we have no stone, we've got 18 bits of wheat, and then we've got no olives, no grapes, no mutton, no water, which is a little bit concerning. That's a little bit worrying, isn't it? I think maybe, surely getting some water sorted out before we chop down some trees has got to be more important. But there we go. So, no water, no bread, although that does imply that we can make our own bread, which is always exciting in games like this, and then no wine, and no olive oil, and no statues. Okay, I like how statues are included on this list. We've got, basic essential things. Mutton, water, bread, and then statues. Like it's a kind of a staple standard thing. People nip out to the shop and buy water, and the occasional statue as well, along with their bread. I quite like that. Did you buy the water for this week? No, I didn't buy any water. I thought I'd buy a statue instead. It's equally as important, but okay. Right, so we want to build some statues apparently, which is fun. Now I think up here we do have some time controls. I think time is paused, or it's going very slowly. Hang on, press play. Can we see that moving? Ah, yeah, that is moving. Okay, so I think before we go and do anything else, we have to ask a very important question. And we all know what it is. Say it along with me. Is spacebar pause? And yes, I can happily confirm that spacebar is pause. I think time has stopped moving, which is wonderful. Well done, game. Good job. Normally, you get some sort of other visual hint, like the sides, I don't know, glow, or there's something that appears that looks like it's paused. But no, I think time has paused. That stopped moving again. Okay, right. Let's get building, shall we? Let's get building. I think that looks like building tools. That's a logging site. Okay. How do we build the house? Is it just there? There we go. A basic rural house for 12 bits of wood. Okay, so this is all we can build. So if we put that, I don't know, there, that'll do. Groups of 4 houses built in a 2x2 square pattern can eventually upgrade into apartments. Oh, that's quite fun. Right, so if we put another house there and another house there, they could eventually become a little apartment building and become better than the sum of their parts, as it were. Oh, that's quite fun. Click here to assign or release workers. Okay, yes, now we need to put people to work over in here. Okay, that's quite a nice interface. Okay, so I think now, unpause time. Oh, hello. Out pop the little people. The art style's quite nice. It does look it's quite unique, I would say. I like the little hoppy people as well. I like the little kind of people hopping around. Hello, little hoppy people. Can we click on you? Can we find out more about you? No, that's not your name. You're not called Dirt Road. You are... I don't know if we know their names. It's just a house with people in it. Okay, right. So they're currently working on building this thing. Okay, so that's going to take a while. And then when that's done, we then need to get a logging site. I mean, there's a big load of trees over there. It will make sense to put the logging site there. Not quite as many trees there. So how about, can we rotate? Yes, we can rotate. So if we put logging sites must be built near forests. Yeah, I get that. That's sort of common sense, isn't it? Can we try and tuck it there, look? Because then it covers a lot of forest. So if we put that in like that, and then how do we build a road, do you suppose? I want to build a dirt road to kind of come down here. But how do we build a road exactly? I'm not entirely sure how we go about building a road. Maybe the game will help us in due course. I don't know how we do a road. Right, the house is done. So yay for the house. And then they've grabbed a bit of wood. Oh, yeah, I didn't see how much wood that needed. 3. Okay, so we have, I think, the exact amount of wood we need to actually get started. Yeah, which is fine. That's okay. Let's run time on a bit quicker, shall we? It's a little bit slow to build things. So here we go. Do you know what? Run time on super quickly. Let's get this done because we can't do much else. So build us that just there. Okay, complete the mission. Oh, here we go. Oh, we get rewards. Okay, so we get a well, we're going to get a barn, we're going to get a wheat field, and we're going to get 27 bits of wood automatically. Okay, so complete that mission. Right, so now we've got mission 2, Agrarian expansion. Okay, so I think, yes, it's more of a sort of a mission-based city builder then, is it? So we've got all these goals to complete as we go along. I don't know if we can turn these off. I don't know if these are sort of tutorial type things, but do you know what? We get lovely rewards, so we'll carry on. So it's vitally important to ensure your citizens always have enough to eat and drink, or they will die. Yeah, that is kind of how that works. Thank you, game. Thank you for informing me of that. Build a well near your houses, then a barn and 2 wheat fields nearby, so your heads of household can collect water, and you can assign farmers to grow wheat. Farmers will work in anywhere and any nearby crops, that are in season, and will otherwise rest in the barn. You can use the game speed buttons to hurry things along. Okay, right. So can we now build a road as well? Can we build a road? Or is that the reward we're going to get? I think maybe the reward is the ability to build a road. Okay, right, let's get a well. Let's get a well in, shall we? So the well can go there, because that seems important. We do need some people working in there. How many people have we got? Down here. 3 population. 3 vacancy though. Okay. Are you coming in? Are you joining us? Have you heard about this lovely project we're running and you want to come and join us? Hello. Hi, yeah, you're absolutely welcome. Come on in. Come on in. There's a house right here for you. It might become an apartment. Nope, going straight in for the sort of food stuff. Okay, that's it. You're taking it into there. Okay, right, so get the well put together. And then a barn and wheat fields. Okay, so where's the barn going to be? Okay, so if we put... Oh, okay. It affects... Right, so desirability. So I think then, if we have farming stuff over here, and then build sort of settler city sort of house stuff over in that direction, they're not going to sort of interfere with each other. So if we build a road up past that well, that might be okay. So if we put the barn there, okay, so that's a barn, and then we've got wheat fields that go. Oh, they have to go around the edge of the barn. Okay, so how many do you have to build? Just 2? Oh, okay. Can we build more than 2? I kind of feel like we can build plenty of those and make sure that we don't all starve to death. But okay, right. The well is in, which is good. The barn is going in, and then of course, yeah, we need other people. Can we see how many? Unemployment 0. Okay, we are. There's an immigration. Oh, there's all sorts of things. Attractiveness rating. 100%. Are you sure, game? I mean, I'm sure it's very pretty and it's very rustic. Would I call it attractive? I don't know. House rating 100%, economy rating 100%, happiness 100%. Okay, these are very forgiving, I think it's fair to say. But okay, yeah, immigration. So we're getting 0.5. Half a person is joining every minute. Well, let's open the following minute. The other half of that same person joins and we can stick them together. Right, here comes a person. Let's run time on quickly. We do need another person to join us. Right, there we go. We now have 1 unemployed person. So we could put them to work over here. Oh, hang on. We can't do it from there. We have to do it in here. Okay, so you go and chop down some trees, please. Because we're running out of wood. And we need a lot of wood to do things. Right, so get that done. We also could do with, I imagine, another house. Okay, so if we put a house just there, that's another house where people can live, and then eventually we can get more workers and such. Okay, right, run time on nice and quick. Let's get this done, shall we? Come on, run time on. The 2 builders are building. We are gathering a little bit of wood, because somebody is now chopping down the trees, which is marvellous. But yeah, we do need more people to come in. We just need more people. It's taking a long time to build that barn. It takes a very long time to build things in this game. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, it's taking a while. It's complicated building a barn. Right, the barn is done, and then they can work on all that. No vacancies. The number of open housing spaces for new residents. Okay, right, yes. So we have no available housing anymore. But that house is currently sort of underway, I would say. Complete the mission. Okay. So now... Oh, there we go. Yeah, we can get ourselves a dirt road now. Does it cost anything? It's 1 wood to get a bit of dirt road in. Oh, I like all the roads game. Build a basic rural... Oh, build 2 more houses and attain a wheat stockpile. Okay, so basically just keep going. Just keep going, keep doing the stuff. Right, we're going to bring a road down like that. And it might cost a little bit of wood, but I'm sure it's fine. And yeah, we have 1 person left. So let's put our person in the barn. Put them in the barn, and they can just tend to all these fields. I think that's how that works. Possibly. Maybe. I'm not really sure. Right. So we need to get... Oh, we've got 2 missions. We need to get to a population of 20 and also... build a couple of extra houses. Okay, and then get this wheat stockpile. I mean, the wheat stockpile, 12 out of 12. We've got 9. Okay, I don't fully understand that, but I'm sure it's all fine. We can muddle through. Right, they need to get these fields done. Get those wheat fields done. And then we can have the road coming through the front, like that. And, yeah, do you know what? We'll put the other house in as well. Let's put the other house, maybe like that. And then, hang on a minute, I've put the front of the house, that one, the front of the house is facing that way. No, that's going to be very silly. Hang on, can we not do that? Can we get rid of that? Yay, there we go. Right, put that facing that way. So we can have a path coming across here. Hopefully we can get decoratives and put a nice decorative thing just there. That'd be lovely, like a statue. Or one of these, an actual statue. That'd be quite nice. But yeah, we'll see what we can do. Well, look. We've got people actually growing food. We've got some grain on the go. Just 1 person. 1 person doing all the sort of the farming at the minute. Because that's all we have. But that's fine. Right. So I think they're working on these roads. They'll get that sorted. And then they'll sort out the housing. And then when the housing is done, more people can eventually sort of migrate in. And then we get more farmers and more people chopping down trees to get more wood. And everything's just going to be significantly better. So, okay, let's run time on quite a bit then, until we have more people living here. Right, there we go. One house is done, which is good. It does have a slightly alarming red spinny thing over it. It doesn't have enough food. Oh, okay, no, they've sorted that out now. The person that lives there has put some food in. However, food is looking a little bit kind of low. We've got one bit of wheat. I assume maybe because we've gone into winter. I'm going to assume that's kind of all wintry, so we're in the winter season. We don't get the usual kind of snow overlay to tell us that it's winter. Normally in games like this, when it goes to winter, everything just gets blanketed with snow. You know, absolutely like clockwork every single time. It just snows because it's winter. But no, I don't think it does that in this game. Not yet anyway, because, you know, demo and everything. Yeah, we do need to get some more people moving in. We definitely need more people, but we've got more houses going in. So I think, there we go. Right, we've got another person. Let's put them to work over there growing some food, because that's going to be important. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, I did. I took a worker out of the builder thing and put them into the lumber camp. Because, yeah, the wood was being gathered quite slowly. So we are one builder down. So possibly, when more people move in, we could potentially get another builder back in. Okay, there we go. Complete the mission. We get a mine. Okay, so now we have to manually upgrade a structure. Okay, and if we do that, we get quite a bit of wheat. Okay, that could be quite useful to make sure that people don't, you know, die. Though houses upgrade on their own once their requirements are met, other structures must be upgraded manually at a cost. Select a structure, and if it's upgradable, you'll see an upgrade button in the info panel. Okay, so we can upgrade the logging site, the simple barn, and the builder's tent. Okay, so we have to go manually upgrade a thing. Okay, so the barn takes 25 wood to upgrade, the builder tent is 20 wood, and the logging camp is 8 wood. Okay, do you know what? Let's upgrade the logging camp, please. Let's do that because it's a bit easier. We haven't got the 8 wood we need. I think you have to have it actually in stock. Okay, do you know what? That's fine. Run time on nice and quick. Up to 6 bits of wood. Come on. Go and chop down another couple of trees, please. Or one particularly big tree, maybe. So that's now... Oh, we're still on 6. I do like how the numbers down here reflect what is actually in the game, in the world. So, you know, there are 8 bits of wood. We can see there's 6 there, and you're bringing 2 bits back. And look, so we've got ourselves the right amounts. That's quite fun. Okay, hang on a minute. So we can now do that upgrade. Okay. That's upgraded. Oh, it's a little kind of house now. They've got a proper roof. Okay, so we're going to get a load of food. That might well keep us alive. And now the next goal, build a mine, upgrade to a stone well, and upgrade to a nice rural house. That sounds quite fun. And then, in terms of what we get for rewards, we get... I can't tell what some of those things are. We do get a lovely tree. I don't know what that is, but we get a lovely tree. And then possibly... Are they grapes? Do we get start sort of, you know, having our own kind of little vineyards and things? Do we get wine? Okay, I do not know. Also, how do we upgrade these? Because it said these were going to become some sort of apartment type structure, but they haven't yet. I don't know how that works. Also, we do need a great big pile of wood. We need more wood to build more roads. What have we got? 3 more people can move in and 1 person is unemployed. Okay, so how about then we get 1 more person over there gathering, well, farming and doing sort of, important stuff. And then can we have another person over here eventually chopping down trees to get more wood so we can do more building? I think that's what we need to do initially. We do need to grow the population a bit. And I think over here, we just put another 4 houses. Let's do that as well, actually. Hang on. 12 to get another house. So drop that in like that. That's going to take a while to get sorted out. And then the rest of it, I want to get this... hang on. Oh, there. There we go. I didn't click it right, but never mind. Like that, and then up like that. There we go. So a path leading to our lovely barn. Because that makes sense. Because it's a bit weird if you don't have a path leading into the barn. Right. Okay, run time on very quickly. Let's try and gather lots of wood. Are you a new person? Hello, new person. Are you going to be the head of household, however? I think so. Okay, so they're a head of household. So now, when 2 more people move in, we can then put another one to work in there, gathering a lot of lovely wood, and then maybe another into the barn to make sure we have a decent supply of food. I think that's what we do. So let's get that done. Let's get that done. And then eventually, when they've chopped down enough wood, we can also get these bits done. Here comes a new person. Hello, new person. How are you? Would you like to go and chop down some trees? I'm sure you would. I'm sure you've long dreamed of being a woodcutter. You're a lumberjack and you're okay. Right, there we go. The road to the barn is finished. And if we look at our workers, there are now 4 people out of 4 working over in the fields, 3 people out of 3 working in the lumber camp. And then we do now have 2 builders, which is quite good. So I think now we can work on this. So we have to build a mine. Let's go and find where that is. So build a mine just there. Okay, so mines must be built on stone deposits. Oh. Okay, hang on. There's a stone deposit over there. Is that? Oh, there's one over here. Okay, that's a little bit nearer. Okay, yeah, it's hard to see with the overlay thing on. Right, let's get that in over here then. It goes like that. That's the way it goes. So pop that in like that. And eventually we do want to get a road to it, but I think now we just let them get that sorted out. Let's just let them build that thing, so that might take a while. And then upgrade to a stone well, upgrade to a nice rural house. So how do we do that exactly? To upgrade, this basic rural house requires 1 water and a desirability of 1. It would then become a nice rural house. Okay, but how do we increase the desirability? How do we make it more desirable around here? I'm not in... Oh! Is it with the stone well? I assume if we upgrade that to a stone well, people like that a bit more. It makes those houses more desirable. They then upgrade and we complete this goal. Okay, right. This is all fine. So that's now going to be... Oh, crikey. Okay, it's got a way to go to get all the materials in. Food, looking very good. Food looking wonderful. They're not storing it in the kind of storage thing here. Oh, it's the town square. Oh, I thought that was like a sort of a storage area, but no, apparently not. Do you know what we will do? For now, let's put another builder in. Let's get another builder assigned. And in fact, in comes somebody else. You can also become a builder, because we might as well assign everybody to jobs as it stands right now. And then we can take them out of the builder job and put them over here when this is finished. And in fact, that's going to be done very soon indeed. Okay, so then I think, no, not that, take 2 people out of there and put 2 people into there. And then we will get another house set up. Let's build 2 houses. Let's get that all sorted out, shall we? Just get this bit done. So house and, yep, facing the right way. House and house. Work on that. That means we can get our population mission 1 done as well eventually. But yeah, we do need some more workers. It would be good if we could have 4 builders permanently kind of on duty, as it were. So we have got 1 more person. Let's for now assign you to just there. Assign you to go and gather some stone. So, okay, right, so the mine is built. We need to upgrade to the stone well and then get our little houses upgraded. Okie doke, right, so first things first, let's try and gather a half decent amount of stone. Right, there we go. The well needs 4 bits of stone to be upgraded. We have 4 bits of stone. So, yep, let's work on that, please. And there we go. I think some houses are upgrading already, which is marvellous. Not that one. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go. They've all upgraded. Right, so let's take these. So an olive press. Right, it's a vineyard, but then we have... Oh, it's an olive grove and a vineyard. Oh, yes. Okay, right, now we're getting into it. Right, okay, so complete that mission. We now want to upgrade to luxurious rural houses. The next level of housing requires a higher level of desirability provided by structures like stone wells and plazas. It also requires delivery of a luxury resource, either wine or olive oil. I mean, why not both? Let's have both. You need to build either vineyards or olive groves and have farmers tend to them while they begin to produce, as well as a winery or olive press to process their eventual output. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's okay. How do we build a plaza? How do we build a plaza? Is that in here as well? Or does that come a bit later? That might be a bit later. Okay. Oh, population mission 1 is done. We can build a pasture. We can have a bakery. Yes. Okay, bread is a more efficient use of wheat than eating it directly. Or are people just literally eating raw wheat? Just picking up a handful of wheat and just chewing on it. Really? That's bonkers. They can't be doing that. And then a stone road. Oh, and there you go, a small plaza. Plazas provide desirability, which allows houses to upgrade and can be increased with a statue. Okay, right. I quite like the idea of building a plaza over here. Like a little square. Or maybe over here, look. Can we build? No, there's trees there. We'll have to build it over there. Okay. Resources are looking a bit low. But yeah, we are building 2 more houses, which makes sense. What's the... Have we got a desirability overlay type thing? Like, how far does the desirability of that well reach? I suspect maybe it doesn't reach to these houses here. Because they've not upgraded. Bother. Okay. Okay, what we'll do is then... So there's a stone road. There's a plaza. Oh, okay. Right, I thought we'd build them a bit like we did the roads, but no, they're kind of like a set thing. I mean, where do we put this? Where do we put our first lovely, shiny new plaza? Do you know, I think we spoil our people and build not 1, but 2 plazas, because we're all fancy pants. So I think we build 1 there and 1 next to it there. So the people who live in those houses can walk out into a beautiful plaza. That's got to be good, hasn't it? So if we put that in, let's do that one first, look. So pop that one in like that. Get that done. I didn't even look at what the build requirements were. Only 15 stone. That's not so bad. We'll have another one, please. Let's put 2 plazas in. And then... Oh, yeah, there's quite a lot of building work going on. Oh, hang on. No work sites in range. Oh, yeah. That is a bit of an issue, isn't it? Can we change your work area? Can we do that? Nice logging camps employ more woodcutters, can chop trees from a larger surrounding area, and can hold more wood. Okay, so do we either upgrade that, or do we knock it down and maybe build one over here because there's a giant pile of trees over there? I say a pile of trees. There's a lot of trees, which can become a giant pile of wood, is more what I meant. Maybe that's what we should do. So carry that on up there, and then just build another logging camp over there. The only thing is... Oh, hang on. We haven't got any... Right, we've got ourselves into a bit of a situation here. We haven't got any wood. But we can't do any upgrades because we haven't got any wood. Okay, hang on. Have they put any wood into here? Okay, right. What we're going to do is... They're currently building that house. This is a little bit of an oversight, isn't it? They're building that house right there. Do we get... No, okay, I was thinking maybe if we get our population up, can we get some wood? But that's not going to work, and that's not going to work. Okay, right. So we do have a little bit of a situation. Can we build a new logging camp thing? It requires 3 bits of wood. What if we told them to not build this house? Don't build any of those houses, please. So don't build that house. And if we tell them not to build that house, do we get all the resources back? I'm hoping so. I'm going to press the button and find out what happens. Okay, we've got 6 bits of wood, which I think we need to build a new logging camp over there. Also, we could potentially demolish that one as well. I mean, maybe that was the better option, but whatever, we've done it now. So if we get rid of that, okay, we're up to 8 bits of wood. Right, so not brilliant, but it'll have to do. And then if we put the logging site, if we put it right there, and then eventually it can expand and try and cover all of these trees. I don't see any other way that it can go. So if we put that like that, and then make that super important, prioritize that, please. Make that the most important thing. We've got 5 people now out of a job. Oh dear. Okay, right. That's not gone entirely according to plan, but I think we might have possibly kind of rescued the situation. And they're taking the wood from here to over here. So very soon we should be able to get that up and running, I think. They've started work on a bit of it. Oh no, it was 3 bits of wood they took over. Right, brilliant. Okay, 1, 2, and then can we upgrade that as well for 8 bits of wood? Possibly. No, we can't right now, but as soon as we get 8 bits of wood, we'll upgrade that and then put 3 people to work into it, and then it'll all be fine. Maybe if we could upgrade it again, that would be quite good, just to make sure that we're always on top of the wood situation, because we did sort of let that slide a bit then, and it could have been quite bad. So yeah, maybe we'll just do a couple of upgrades on this. Okay, first upgrade is done. We now need to get ourselves a bit more stone to do the next upgrade, but I think the stone is going onto the plazas down here, which is fine. That's okay. So with the wood that we are gathering, now let's put a house back, because we could do with another house to get some more people moving in. So pop that in. In the meantime, we've maxed out how many people can work in the mine and over in the builder camp thing and over in the farm. And food is looking okay. Food is looking sort of okay. So I'm quite happy with all that. So I think once that's been upgraded, that's now full of wood as well. So once that's been upgraded, if we could just get a tiny bit more stone. What do they need? Oh, they need 10 more stone to go into there. Botherations. Okay, never mind. So that plaza can go in first, and then we can get that upgraded. We'll put all the remaining people to work in there, and then we can go back to trying to do these goal things over here. I mean, I do like this. The pursuit of luxury. What lovely things do we get out of that? There's 2 very fancy buildings there. So it would be good if we could try and do that. I did notice, I looked on here, the demo does have a timer. So we only have 52 minutes left, and I don't know if that kind of takes into account the fast forwardy super speedy time thing. Set game speed to Peregrine Falcon. Oh, I didn't realise it had names. Hang on. So pause game. Regular speed is Mule. Slightly quicker is Stallion. And the fastest is Peregrine Falcon. Oh, that's quite fun. Oh, I quite like that. That makes it a little bit kind of different, doesn't it? Why have they not got... Oh, okay, right. Food is ready, everybody. Come and grab yourself some food. It's all going to be fine. Right, here we go. So can we now get ourselves enough stone to sort this out? We need 1 more bit of stone, and then the logging camp can have an extra person work. There we go. Boom. Okay, and it covers a wider area. Okay, so put 1, 2, 3 people into there. Perfect. And now we can start building toward other things. We can get ourselves these things in. I mean, maybe. Where was the bakery? Was the bakery something we can now build? Or was that something we had to work toward? No, there it is. A bakery. So I think we've got ourselves 2 unemployed people. So could we build a bakery and then put them to work making lovely bread to make our food go a bit further? And you know what? What better place to put a lovely bakery than here on the plaza? I don't know where the front bit... That looks like the back bit. So yeah, the plaza can go there. That looks like a little sort of a point of sale just there, doesn't it? We'll pop that there. Yes. Get that done, please. That's going to be quite nice. And then we can make better use of the grain. Rather than people just, eating dry grain. We can give them some bread, which might, possibly make their lives a little bit better, I would have thought. So, right, let's get that done. Let's get that done as well. And then, once the whole food situation is sorted out, we can then think about doing all this other stuff, about getting ourselves... I mean, yeah, really, we've got the plazas in, the bakery is going to be in, so yeah, we need to get these in. So we could get ourselves a vineyard, and an olive grove. I do want to get both. Oh, hang on. People like being near the olive groves, do they? How does this work? Do you have to put them next to... Our farmers must be built near a barn. Some farms increase desirability in the surrounding area, allowing houses to upgrade. Okay, so olive groves. People like olive groves. What about vineyards? And people like them as well. Okay, that's interesting. I think we shall put ourselves another barn down here then. So let's get another barn in over here. Ooh, basic market. Okay, we need to get that done as well. But yeah, we'll put the put another barn in just here, opposite the other one. So pop that in like that. That's going to be quite nice. Oh, we need a bit of road going in. Botherations. We'll put a bit of dirt road in for now. There we go. Right, so get those put together. As well as this, we need quite a bit of stone. We need quite a lot of stone for that. Okay, right. That's not going to be done for a while then, that thing. Okay, right. Never mind. We can wait. We've got 2 more jobs going. I think everything is currently sort of fully occupied. There are no vacancies. Okay, yep, the next thing then is going to be the bakery. let's run time on until our bakery is complete. Okay, here comes the bakery, and not a moment too soon, because over here there is a house with a big skull floating over it, which is never a good thing. Right, over here, please give us many people to go and make lots of lovely bread. Thank you very much. So, yeah, I assume, they're going over there. I assume they're grabbing a bit of wood to burn, to put into the ovens to burn. But then once I've got that, it should be fine. Yeah, I don't know if we're losing people due to starvation. I don't think we are. I think it's okay at the moment. But yeah, we are going to need some more food. I mean, potentially, we should make this another wheat farm. And then once that's in, think about getting ourselves the other fancy stuff. About getting, the olives and the wine, all that kind of stuff. But I think maybe just sort out basic food stuff first. Because it was looking okay, and now it's not looking quite so okay. So do you know what? Yeah, we'll get another wheat field in. It's not overly exciting, but I think it's probably the most prudent thing to do to make sure that our people don't all, sort of die of starvation a bit. Oh, no, look, we have a thing here that says mortality, the number of people who have died, and we have a 1. Oh no, somebody died. Okay, right, that's not great. People eat 3 food items per year, one of which can be a luxury item, and drink 1 water per year. Oh, that's fabulously frugal, isn't it? Okay, right, so yes, we do need, I think, to get some more food in. I think, have they got any wheat? No, they've got no grain. They've got no grain, so they can't actually make any, they can't make any bread, which is probably not overly handy for a bakery. How about we get another house in, that can be more people to go and work on that farm there, and then eventually that should hopefully sort things out. There's a lot of hungry people in these houses. Have we expanded too quickly? I'm not entirely sure, but the builders are trying to work on this over here, which is good. The builders are working on this. I think maybe prioritize that house. Let's get that house sorted out, please, because yeah, we've got no open housing spaces. We might possibly have a vacancy soon because there is a slightly ominous looking skull once again. Oh dear. Okay, right, we need this. We need the wheat field to be ready. Okay, right, we have wheat, and I think, are we now making bread? Baking progress. Okay, right, we're making bread. I mean, this is a huge moment normally in any kind of settlement builder game, but this is particularly crucial for us because everyone's starving. People are starving to death a great deal. So if we can make lots of lovely bread and, feed them for longer and make it work better, then yes, that's got to be a good thing. Right, that house is in. So now when 7 people have done, oh dear. Right, yeah, we're running at low capacity at the moment. I mean, maybe that's a little bit more. Can we take maybe somebody? We've got plenty of wood. We've got a lot of wood. Hang on a minute, hang on. Take people out of there. We'll have one person chopping down trees. We'll have 4 people baking. And what else have we got? 6 spots for people to go and live. How about we take people out of there and put people into here? So we've got 2 locations growing wheat. So we don't all starve to death again, because that was kind of bad there, wasn't it? So, okay, right, let's run time on. Let's get those 2 fields finished. I don't quite know why that house hasn't... Oh, no one lives in that house, so it can't get the water in, so it can't upgrade itself. Okay, that's fine. So once that field is finished, once they've built, as it were, that field, which is weird. How do you build a field? I don't know. You build it out of wood, apparently. But there you go. So once that's done, we should now have plenty of people. And do you know what? Put another person in there as well. So 8 farmers growing wheat. That should hopefully then mean that people don't starve to death. And then, yeah, we've got 5 vacancies now in our houses. So let's try and top our population back up, shall we? Sorry, everybody. Okay, so whilst I was waiting for everybody to move back in, we did have a little bit of a technical gremlin. The game decided to crash, which was a little bit unfortunate. So I've loaded it back up and I've done pretty much exactly the same things again. I think it should look more or less how it was. We've got the houses over here and the bakery there, and the 2 farms over here and the stone camp thing there. The only real difference is that we've got the lumber camp back down here now, So it started here, and then it went over there, and then it's come back down here again, because I noticed that the trees do grow back. So we'll put it back down here, and then when those trees are gone, we'll pick it up and put it back over here again. So that's okay. And then we have a road over here linking up the stone mine, just so we can get the stone a little bit quicker. But I think everything else is pretty much the same, although I did get the other farm in nice and early this time, which meant that nobody starved to death, which was quite good. So we've got no mortality so far, which is much better than the last time. So there we go, all looking good. So now I think we need to look at getting our luxurious rural houses in. So we've got to get ourselves either wine or olive oil. But yes, why don't we have both? So I think over here, let's get a nice barn. And yeah, we'll put it with these because, this can be the place where we grow all the stuff. We'll put it there like that. And then we shall get ourselves, let's start with wine, shall we? Let's start with some lovely wine. Just pop ourselves some of that around there like that. And then, yes, we shall have a little road that comes down like that. Wonderful. So that should be okay. They should be able to get that done. The only thing is, we're now not going to have enough people to go and work over there. So I think we need to get some more houses. And maybe they could live over here. They could live next to the bakery on the plaza. That's like super desirable residential right there. You live next door to a bakery. Imagine the lovely smells you'd get. So I think let's get ourselves a couple of houses. So 1 and 2, maybe just 2 for now. Just 2 for now. So when everybody's moved in, that's going to be, 4 more workforce? Which I think should be enough people to go and work in the barn to deal with the sort of vineyard stuff. But then we're also going to need more people to then, where's the other thing? Where is it? That turns turns the grapes into wine. So where do we want to put this? Maybe over here, look. Maybe over here. There's a lovely gap right there where that can go. So pop that in like that. And then we will get ourselves some more housing going in like that. And another bit like that. Okay, right. So that looks like the plan. Now, one thing I have discovered about this game is that it is quite slow. It's quite patient. And, sometimes that's quite nice in a game like this. But people are just sort of taking their time. Nobody's kind of getting around to building things super quickly. The barn is in, which is quite good. We haven't got anybody working in it, and there's no fields for them to work yet. But it's going to take a while to get this sorted out. We do have 4 builders. We've got 4 builders out and about, so they are trying their best to get everything done as quick as possible. But yeah, it takes a while. It's a slower paced game, I would say, which is okay. If you want that kind of thing, then that's absolutely fine. But yeah, it's going to take a while to get all this done, I think, even on the fastest game speed. But that's in. But now we need the houses. Do you know what we'll do? Let us prioritise those 2 houses. Get those 2 houses done, because then people can move in. And then whilst people are moving in, we can then get on with the rest of the building work. That would make a bit more sense, wouldn't it? I think, yeah, they're getting on with that already. No. Okay. There is quite a lot of wood. We've got a decent amount of wood, so we should be able to get that in. Whenever the game kind of freezes like that, the game does kind of freeze from time to time, I do have a fear that it's going to crash again. Please don't crash again, game. It took a long time to get back to this point. I don't want to have to do it again. Right, they have no food. But I think once the head of house arrives, there we go. Look, yeah, they've sorted it out, got a decent amount of food. We do have 2 unemployed people. Oh, okay, put them into there then. Absolutely wonderful. So we should start seeing grapes appearing, which is going to be quite exciting. Okay, so grapes can be a thing. This is good. And then, there you go, another house is done. Hopefully that should upgrade as well. I would have thought that house eventually, when somebody puts some water in, oh yeah, nobody lives there. Again, that's why it's not upgraded. But as soon as somebody moves in, I suspect, yeah, they will very quickly upgrade that house. Let's put another person in there. So all the sort of roles are full right now, which is good. That's a good thing. Yeah, picking up lots of wheat, got a full sort of load of people in the bakery. We're chopping down lots of trees. So yeah, that's now ready to go. That is ready to go. The next thing is going to be this. So get the sort of the winery type thing in. And it looks like they're already working on it. They're already working on it. So the stone has gone in, and it's just a case of a couple of bits of wood, which I think are being bought in. So I think what happens is when the stuff is sort of planned to be delivered, they can start working on it. So they can do some stuff, and then people come along with the last kind of things they need to do the building, and they can then finish off the process, which I do quite like. That makes sense. Right, there we go. We have ourselves a lovely winery. Okay, but now we need some people to actually go and work in that winery. So we've got 3 housing spots left. Here comes a new person, but are you going to be head of house? No, there is already a head of house. Okay, you can go and work in the lovely new winery. So you can go and make us some nice wine. We've got a decent amount of water. Oh, I built another well. I built another well over there too because I think they were running low. That one kept running out and people were thirsty. So I popped another well in over there. Oh, hang on a minute. We're back to this silly situation where we haven't got enough wood to... this is very daft. Okay, demolish that. That gives us 2 wood. Okay, right. Which one of these houses do we take the wood out of? That one. This is okay. This I do find a little bit kind of silly. Okay, we need to be able to move their work zone rather than having to constantly move it around, which is a bit fiddly. Okay, we will destroy that. There we go. This is a bit faffy, but never mind. And then we'll put that back over there like that, and prioritize that, please. So get that done as soon as possible, and then put all the people back to work in there as soon as possible because, yeah, we need some wood. Completely out of wood, so we can't do much else. But we should be actually making some wine at some point. Eventually. Have we got any grapes? I think maybe because the grapes haven't grown yet. So I think we're going to have to wait a while. Again, lots of waiting in this game. It's a patient game. And, yeah, we can't even upgrade that, can we? Right, put 2 people into there, please. 2 people into there. Runtime on quick. We'll pop somebody else into the winery as well. Because why not? Right, you. Cut down trees super quickly, please. We want much in the way of wood. And really, we want to get 8 lots of wood so we can upgrade this to get another person in. So we can get even more wood. So, yeah, let's just run time on. We've got another person. There is a person available. Oh, we've done it. Oh, no, it's population mission. Okay, so we can get, a granary, a cobblestone road, and a large plaza. Okay, right. Fancy. Right, complete that mission. That's good. So, yeah, I want to get this one done now. I do want to get this one done. Oh, they're taking the wood straight into the house. Do you know what? That's okay. That's okay. If we get that house done, then, more people can live here and we can deal with more jobs and such. Right, there we go. 9 bits of wood. Let's upgrade that and assign another person to it. Boom. Right, okay. Looking good. And we have 2 spare people, as it were. So 2 additional people. Let's get another house. Let's get another house in like that. Okay, what other things can we build then? So we can now build the granary. Granaries employ granary keepers to stock the granary with wheat, which prevents it from spoiling at the end of its harvest season. Okay, so that is kind of for the grain, and the basic market can stock bread, mutton, wine, and olive oil. Okay, I mean, we are going to have wine, and we are going to have bread. So maybe, do we pop a little market? Maybe at the end of the plaza, look. That might be quite nice. So pop our little market. I don't know which way round it's supposed to go. Just there, look, that'll do. We'll put a market just there. And then, yeah, they can stock up with bread and such like in there. And, yeah, look at that. Got lots of grapes. Are we making any actual wine? The vinification progress is slow. Okay, so we're not making that much in the way of wine, but I think, yeah, they're stocking it up, I think. They're stocking it up. What are they doing here? We need wood. Lots of wood over here. So yeah, if we could get on with that, that'd be great. That's another fun thing. And then it can't be too long until we do get... Here we go. Here we go. We're going to get a fancy, luxurious, rural house going on because they're going to be drinking wine. Oh, look, hang on. The people are actually in the vat. So the more people we have working here, effectively the stompier they can be because they can just stand on all the grapes. Okay, right, I like that. That's good. We've got loads of spare people. Why don't we put a couple of extra people in there? More feet equals more wine, as the old saying goes. I mean, yeah, there you go. There's 4 people in there now. Just kind of jumping around. Brilliant. There you go. Have fun, you lot. Right, there we go. So it shouldn't be too long until that gets done. The market is also going in. Got 2 spare people. So potentially when that's done, we could put somebody to work in the market. Yeah, 2 people can work in there. That's all good. We can always take somebody out of there. We can always take somebody out. But there we go. We've got wine. Somebody provide. Here we go. We must have upgraded. Oh, we need 8. We need 8 of them. Oh, there we go. We've done it. Complete that mission. We've got fancy housing. Yay. Okay. What did we get? Click here to manage Easter service. What? Okay. What do we do with this? Easter service. Requirements. We need 12 bread and 8 wine. Oh. Okay. Or we could have a really well, let's have a little Easter service. We'll have a modest Easter service. We're only small. Okay. So we can now do an Easter service thing, which I guess is nice. What else can we do then? So we've got a large plaza. Oh, that is very big. That is very big. And then we've got a tax office to collect money. Okay. And then an emporium. They employ merchants to collect and trade goods for money. Oh, that might be quite useful. Okay, so we could do that. We are going to need, I think, maybe... and we've got 10 housing left. Oh, do these accommodate more people as they level up? Yes, they do. Okay, so more people can live in the fancier houses, which is good. I think then, now we've got that done, let's get another barn, pop that over there like that. I think that tree might be slightly in the way, but we'll work around it. No, not like that though. Like that. There we go. Get that done. And then over here, we shall have an olive grove. So let's get that in. So sort that out like that. And then we're going to need the thing that works the olive. So an olive press. We'll get one of those in there because that makes perfect sense. We'll just pop it like, yeah, like that. I don't know what the arrows mean. Is that sort of goods in and goods out possibly? I'm just going to put it there like that and hope that's a good thing. Right, there we go. So runtime on nice and quick. What is that? Oh, there's the desirability overlay. I was looking for that earlier. Okay, right. Nope, that's all good. That's all good. Right, so a great big building project over there. How many trees are left in their range? That should be enough. That should be enough. But let's just allow them to get another load of trees. Let's do that, shall we? And also, we will have another person working in there because we need lots of wood. We need lots of wood to do all this building. So, right, get all that done. Apparently they're hungry. I mean, that's on you guys. That's not on me. I provided a lot of food. You've got grapes, you've got bread, you've got wine, you've got wheat. I mean, you know, you go back to the old days, just gnaw on the wheat if you want to. But no, there you go. They've sorted that out. Okay, right. Let's wait for them to get all this sorted out. And then maybe by the time that's all set up, we should be able to get people in. We have had 2 people die. I didn't see when that was. When was that? Okay, that completely avoided my attention, but never mind. How about as well, we get some more housing in. We've got 12 housing capacity left. How about we get one more house and we put it just there. So you walk out onto the market. That seems quite good. I like that. And then I think, yeah, we could have a pasture to provide some mutton. They consume water and produce mutton. Okay. So I think, is that one of the only other things that we need to build? Possibly. And then a large plaza. What do we need to build the large plaza? 25 stone and 5 wood. Do you know what? Why don't we build one of those over here? Because we can. So let's build... In fact, if we build one there, and then we can just build houses around it. I'm going to put one in like that. Oh, okay, we've completed the mission, which is good. We've stocked and completed Easter service. I didn't even notice that was a thing. Right, okay, so complete that. We've now got an artist workshop. Statues. Okay, yes, we're going to have statues. And a fountain. Okay, that is interesting. How big is the fountain? It's little. Okay, so where could we fit a fountain? I think maybe... Do they go in the plazas? Do they go in the plaza? No, they're their own little kind of unique thing. Why don't we put a fountain... I was going to put houses around here. Houses want to go there, so why don't we get a fountain and put it there? Like that. There we go. That'll do. That makes the area look quite pretty. And then is that done? Yes. Okay, right. We need people working in there then, please. So 1, 2, 3, 4 people in there. Move time on quick. We haven't got 4 people working in the vineyards. Can we get another person moving in? Can somebody join us? We've got plenty of housing space. So yeah, somebody in there. And then we're going to need more people to actually work in the olive press thing. So, yes, we get one more person moving in. That would help us sort that out. And then we're going to grow the maximum amount of grapes we need. And then we can make lots of lovely wine. But right, okay, let's go back to waiting for them to just do all of the stuff. How are they doing over here? Again, we have to be sort of acutely aware that we do need some wood to sort of rebuild this thing. But I think they have got a few trees left to cut down. So that should be okay. Yeah, they've got, I don't know, a good 10 or so trees. So that should be fine. Okay, right, so let's wait for more people to move in. In fact, you have just moved in, so we'll pop you into there, grow lots of grapes. And then, yeah, now we need to get ourselves some, what is that? Oh, yeah, the olive press. Let's get the olive press put together. Oh, did I miss this before? Is this the Easter celebration that they're doing? Oh, that's quite fun. Look, they've got, I don't know where that, what's going on there? They've got a floating bell type thing, which is possibly a bit weird, but everybody's popped back home. And they've come back out in their sort of their finest clothing. They're wearing all their best things. Look, they've got sort of fancy clothes on. And now they're all just kind of having a great big, I don't know, party, dance. I don't know what they're doing, but they just had a lovely time. I assume that is that then. That's the Easter service. Okay, yeah, that's fun. I like that. That's quite good. I like they go and put on their best things. That's quite nice. And what do we have to do? What are we supposed to do now? I've not sort of looked at our existing sort of current mission. Mission 8, Elevated Living. Luxurious rural houses in a 2x2 pattern can upgrade into apartments. Okay, yes. We sort of planned for that to happen way, way back. To upgrade, they must have high enough desirability and be stocked with 2 different luxury goods. And your city must have a sufficient religious rating from hosting successful Easter services. Okay, there is our religion rating. So it's on 90. Happiness is 100%. The economy is 60%, which isn't great, but I'm sure it'll do. So yeah, you can choose to produce a second luxury good domestically or build an emporium and trade for it. Oh no, we're doing it over here. Oh, actually, hang on a sec. We'll put 3 people into there. 3 people can go over here and they can start turning the olives that we have. We don't have any right now, but they can eventually start turning those olives into olive oil. And that can be another luxury thing. And then, where was the thing? They've not finished the large plaza yet. I don't quite know why they've not done that yet. But where was there they go, an artist workshop. Oh, that costs 75 money to build. And we don't have any of that yet. Okay, we're going to need to build the trading place. Wherever that was, we need to build one of those. Where was it? In here, was it? The emporium. Okay, yes, we're going to need to build an emporium. That could potentially just tuck in there. That'll do. Pop that in, please. Again, you're hungry. No excuses. There's loads of bread, there's loads of grapes, and there's loads of wheat. So again, that is on you being hungry. That's not our fault. Oh, hang on a second. Hang on. The logging camps ran out of wood. This does need looking at. You need a work area rather than having to kind of knock it down and rebuild it all the time. Right, knock that down and build the new one. Yeah, back over here so it can cover all those trees. Yeah, let's go for that. Let's go for that. Pop that there and get that done as a matter of urgency, please. There we go. Back we go to faffing about with chopping down trees. But yeah, they'll get there in the end. Okay, we can upgrade the new logging site. Boom, there we go. Put some more people into that. Thank you. And over here, we've completed our 3rd population mission. So what do we get? A basic rural church. Okay, that sounds quite nice. That sounds okay. But yeah, the big thing now is trying to get the olive oil sorted out. So I think, are we even near to growing any olives? Are these even near to doing anything produces after 4th year of growth? Oh, crikeys. Okay, that's going to take a while. People are complaining about a lack of water, which is a little bit weird. But do you know what we could do to maybe sort that out? Let's get another well. Where is it? Just there. We put that just there. Pop that in. The new plaza is in, by the way. The big plaza looks very nice. Looks very lovely. Big trees, nice kind of plants. It's got the fountain next to it. But yeah, if we could get that well in and then upgrade it, that would be quite good. I think we should have more than enough wood. We should have more than enough wood. This is potentially quite disruptive, this Easter thing. So to keep your religion rating high, you have to do the kind of the Easter service thing. But it does take them away from doing their jobs. So they all go over here and have a little dance around and go, yay, we're having a fun time. But they then don't go and do any work, which doesn't overly help. It's not overly handy, and then everything just slows down. Right, okay, so let's build this well. We shall also put a couple of people to work in there. So we could potentially sell some stuff and make a bit of money, which might be quite good. We'll upgrade that well. Okay, so that's now a stone well, so I can hold another 8 water. So we should have plenty of water. But yeah, look, people are just all starving now. This is a bit strange. Maybe with our spare people, we should think about getting some mutton. Let's get another food source in, shall we, just for fun. Where does that go? Where is that? A pasture. Pastures are tended by farmers to raise sheep. Oh, do we need another farm? Right, we need another farm. Okay, let's get one of those in. So get another simple barn. We can't put it there because the trees are in the way. Can we not just knock the trees down, game? Can we not just do that? Okay, we'll put this one here. So like that. And then rotate it round. And then we'll put a pasture around the edge. And that will be a different kind of food source, which is good. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Lots of these going in. And then we do... I wouldn't mind a road. I wouldn't mind a road just coming out a bit like that for now. Just to remind me to maybe later on connect everything up. But, right, okay. It appears that many people seem to be dying of starvation or whatever, or thirst, possibly, even though there's loads of water and 3 wells, which does seem a bit strange. But, right, yeah, if they could get that done, then maybe we could get ourselves some lovely sheep, and then we get some mutton, and then, of course, that's another food source to stop people complaining about being so hungry. Okay, the sheep farm is done. We've got 4 farmers working in it, and I think we're about to get our 3rd little sheep pen up and running. There we go. And look, a sheep has appeared. We've got 3 sheep. So I don't know how long it takes to actually get the mutton produced, but that's going to be another very handy thing. They do need water, actually. Is it worth maybe over here popping another well down just to make sure that the water coming from that well can actually go to the sheep rather than leaving everybody else thirsty? There's a lot of death going on. There's a lot of death happening. I kind of feel like there shouldn't be. We've got loads of bread. I mean, loads of wine. People can have a nice drink. Got plenty of grapes. We're out of wheat, but I assume we're turning the wheat into lovely bread. So I don't quite know why we've suffered so much death recently, but there we go. You know, more people can move back in. We've got 2 vacancies for people to move back in, and we do have 2 people waiting for a job. I don't know where that could be. Oh, hang on a minute. Do we put... Oh, no, that's got 4 out of 4 people in. We'll put you there and you... oh, no, we're out of people again now. Hang on. Nope, that wasn't very good. We'll take somebody out of there and put them into there. For some reason, we can't... Hang on, I just took some people out of there and nobody... Oh, I see. Maybe they're the numbers we're trying to get to rather than the numbers that we already have. But look, they come out and do this Easter thing and then they all go hungry. This does cause a little bit of disruption to the people of Florence, or the sort of Florence suburbs. And look, and now people are dying again. So because you're going out and partying so hard at Easter, you keep dying. If you could not do that, that'd be great. That'd be quite good. Although, what do I see over here? I see some lovely, lovely olive pressing going, which means maybe at some point... I think we had olive oil. I think at some point then we had some olive oil. Has it gone into here possibly? No. We did have some, unless it's gone into housing. Unless it's gone into some actual housing. I'm not quite sure. But yes, we're making olive oil. Okay, this is good. This is good. The final thing that I would like to do... Oh, bother rations. They've run out of wood again. Ah, dear, this. Okay, yeah, that needs looking at, because having to move this thing around constantly is very, very fiddly. Yeah, okay, get ourselves some more stuff over there. That'd be fine, thank you. And knock that down. Where are we? That one there. Boop, there we go. Free up some people. Yes. What are we doing? Yeah, the final thing that we need to build, really, is the this thing. No, that's a royal church. Where's the thing? The artist workshop. Because they can make statues. And I want to put statues in the plazas because it sounds fancy. But we do need 75 money. So I think we click here. So could we sell some stone? Could we sell some stone? Export offers. Yeah. 1 stone for 4 money every 1 season. Yeah, do that. That's not going to get us much money, is it? That's going to take forever to do anything. And I thought the game was going to crash again just then. Yeah, I don't know quite why we haven't done this. So that, how can we tell what's in the houses? Okay, that house has got some stuff in. Yeah, the houses are all, yeah, they're not holding all the right amount of things. Some have got olive oil in. That hasn't got any food in at all. Do you know what we're going to do? We are going to not do an Easter service. We're going to turn that off. Because it just causes way more problems than it's worth. Like all the food is out over here. There's loads of bread and stuff. Come on, everybody. Take all the bread back to your houses. And enjoy eating the bread when you need to, please. Oh, hang on a minute. Upgrade. Can we upgrade that? No, we can't bother. Okay, fine. Right, put 2 people into there, please. And then we'll try and get a couple of bits of wood to upgrade this. To then get some more people working it. So we can get even more wood. Let's just make sure that happens. Yeah, just come on. Chop, chop, chop. Chop down those trees super quickly, please. And then up to 8 wood. Anytime you like. I was kind of hoping you do this quicker because now I'm talking and I'm just padding time. There we go. Right, upgrade. Upgrade that. And then we can upgrade it again. No, we can't upgrade it again. Not quite yet. We need another few bits of wood. But again, I'm sure they will have that momentarily as soon as they chop down another couple of trees. And then we'll get that upgraded. There we go. Oh no, it's gone back down to 2. I think that's already been reserved, has it? Never mind. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get much in the way of money, are we? 12. How much did we need to build the exciting new thingamajig? Where was it? 75. Good grief. We could export some wood. We're just going to do... Oh, I just press statues. No, export that. And these all change. These all change every so often. Okay, we'll have to keep... Do you know what? Export bread. Export bread for 10 money every 4 seasons. Oh, crikey. Okay, you have to leave this game running quite a long time for stuff to happen. You have to leave it running for a good long time. But do you know what? It's fun. We'll get there in the end. We'll upgrade that as well. And then we'll put some more people into there. So yay for everybody being gainfully employed. Okay, so yeah, we haven't been able to do this just yet. We can't get them to upgrade and get the kind of fancy, luxurious rural houses. They're not sort of making the apartments, sorry. They're just not, they're not getting round to that. And I'm not quite sure why, because they should all have the things they need. They've all got 1 resource in. I mean, we've got... Everybody is doing all the jobs pretty much, apart from over in the trading place. So we're producing as many grapes as we can, as many olives as we can. We're pressing them about as quick as we can. We're producing lots and lots of wheat. We've got lots of people in the bakery. I mean, maybe... No, we've got loads of bread. Got loads of bread. We actually have some mutton, which is quite good. We've got people who are thirsty. There's loads of water. There are so many wells around the place. We'll upgrade that well. Look, there are many wells. Please use those for your watering needs. It's all looking pretty good, so I'm not quite sure why they're not working on this. And then, yeah, I still want to get... Oh, crikey. Oh, hang on. 8 mutton for 8... Yeah, that. We're doing that because the mutton can be exchanged very quickly for 80 money. And then when we get the money in, we can build the statue thing. That's all I want to do now. I want to build an artist workshop because I want to get some fancy statues to put in the plazas. And then we'll be done. Then we can wrap things up. I mean, I don't know how helpful this is going to be to the rebuilding of the mighty city of Florence. But, I mean, you know, it's quite nice in its own right. It's quite lovely here. I don't know if this is going to help Florence very much, but there we go. So 92 monies. 92. Yes, we can get one of these in. We're just going to put it right there. Prioritise this, please. And as soon as that's done, we're going to commission a statue. In fact, no, commission 2 statues. And yeah, we'll put them over there. We'll put them into these plazas here, maybe one in there, and just make them much, much fancier than they are now. Also, the very handy thing is that we built it quite near to the little kind of builder's yard where they stockpile all the resources. So the resources have gone in really, really quickly, and they're already building the thing, which is amazing. I mean, that's quite slow. The build progress is quite slow, given that we are on top game speed. But do you know what? Never mind. They will get there in the end. Give it another couple of minutes, and that'll be sorted out. And I forgot, we're still selling our mutton, so we're still making a good bit of money from that, which is quite good. Because, you know, it's good to have a little bit of cash around in case we need to buy something in an emergency kind of a way. Do we need to buy anything? Do you know what? We could import some olive oil. Why don't we do that? We'll import some olive oil for 22 money, and we'll export the mutton for 80 money. So yeah, we're making a profit overall. So effectively, it's just free olive oil, isn't it? So we can get some more olive oil nice and quickly via a little bit of trading. Okay, the artist workshop is nearly complete. There we go. Right, so we've got nobody to go and work in it, but I think let's take a couple of people away, shall we? One less person in there making wine, one less person in there making olive oil, and put them over into here making statues. Okay, so we take a little bit of money. Okay, it was worth grabbing the money and some, some stone, just some basic stone, and we make a statue. Okay, I noticed there is a carving progress thing. I imagine that's also going to take quite a long time because, you know, this game is a patient game. It's a patient game. But yeah, how long is that actually going to take? They've got the money in. They've gone and grabbed that first, of course. The stone has gone in. No, it's quite quick. It's pretty quick. Okay, so what do we do with the statues once they're done? Where do they appear? Can we apply them to the plazas or something? I don't know how it works. So we have we've got one statue. So can we now installed artworks? So how do we place a statue? Does anybody know how to put down a statue? Or do they automatically... Oh no, it's gone in. It's gone in automatically, look. They've put the statue in. Oh, okay, that's quite fun. Okay, I do like that. That's quite good. Do you know what? With our fancy statue in place, and there it is, and everyone should stop and look at it and marvel at it and go ooh and ah, and isn't it wonderful? I think, oh, look at the sheep. Hang on, the sheep hop about. Little tiny hoppy sheep. Okay, that's fun. So I think, with that done, we will wrap things up for now with our little look at HistoriCity Florence. Also, just while we're on the topic of the name, I imagine, because it's called HistoriCity: Florence, I imagine there are plans in the future to have other cities, maybe in other parts of the world, with different styles and different things. So this one is clearly very Italian, with the wine and the olive oil and all that kind of stuff, and the plazas. Maybe they could do another one, which is in, I don't know, like Nordic countries, and it's a bit more sort of, you know, Viking-y, just to, you know, broadly stereotype there. Or they could have one which is more sort of Eastern European, or one which is, yeah, I don't know, set anywhere else, different parts of the world. You can have all sorts of different ones, couldn't you? So I imagine that's possibly the idea of why it's got sort of, yeah, HistoriCity: Florence. So I can have other cities as part of a sort of range of games. But yeah, I think we'll wrap things up for now with our look at the game. I think we have had a pretty good look at the game to see what it's all about and how it works and all that kind of stuff. And, you know, I've enjoyed it. I think it is quite slow. It is quite slow. They do need to kind of hurry things along. And this goal here does seem quite difficult. This seems quite tricky. I'm not entirely sure it should be that hard because I think, yeah, we have maxed out people doing all of the jobs and things. So I'm not quite sure how you're supposed to get all of the olive oil and all of the wine and all the food and everything else to make sure the houses can actually upgrade to their sort of, you know, their next level, the fancy apartment forms. But, Joe, it's fine. It's fine. Maybe that bit needs a bit of tweaking. I think, yeah, some of the game needs a little bit of balancing, possibly. I think it was earlier on we saw it was quite difficult with all the sort of the grain and such like, where it ran out before the game went wrong. That was quite tricky. But I think as well it's quite slow to get the olive oil and stuff. It does have realistic growth times, of course, which I guess is something I've taken into account. But yeah, I think overall it's quite a slow game. It's quite slow, it's quite patient, and it does take a while to play. But, I quite like it. It looks very nice. Little people hop about, and, it seems to be it's covering lots of lovely things about Italy. We've got all the sort of the classic things in about sorting out this little Italian settlement that we're making here. So overall, it's been very lovely. But yes, I think, a little bit of tweaking, maybe with the balance possibly, just to maybe make it feel a little bit more sort of productive and sort of slightly hurry things on a little bit, I would have thought might just make the game a tiny bit more playable. But yeah, overall, I've had a lovely time with it, but we shall finish things up for now. Hopefully you have enjoyed this. If you have, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with all the other bits and bobs and nonsense that we get up to in the Geek Cupboard. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I'll see you next time. Oh look! They're having a lovely time around the campfire, and we're about to ruin that for everybody. You're a fast learner. Oh, and you're a killer. You're killing the sheep. This is an outrage. And there we go. Horst has finished his snowman. She's gone. Gisela has lost consciousness. This is not going to end well, is it?